Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes of all teenagers, there we go. There we go. We're finally here. I had a couple technical difficulties I needed to handle. So, apologies if we're a little bit behind right now. I know I started the stream, a little bit early, but still had a couple things I needed to go ahead and work on here. I'm going to mark down the time for myself. 9:35-ish as when I actually got this thing running. That way when I go back and edit later, I can more easily skim through to the actual start of the stream instead of having to sit there and listen to 10 minutes of music all over again. Apologies. All right. Here we go. Congrats to the 1 million shareholder club, Mr. Thomas. Congratulations. Nice to see. And the game is currently loading up, but welcome. Today we are working on one of the last big things we need to do for Jamaica Plains outside of the checkpoints around the city. We are going to be working on a big restaurant, and I'm very excited. Very excited about the restaurant. I'm contemplating the idea of putting in a grocery store of some sort, or simply focusing on, building little trading hubs instead. I do realize I have yet to build a little bit of a farming area, and I think part of what I'm going to do for that is I'm gonna turn that space we had separated for the park behind the town hall. I think I might instead turn that into a nice big farm. Either that, or I don't worry about it because I have the water pumps. There we go. We want to set the time. The weather. And there we go. Awesome. This is a little townhouse I went ahead and built last night off camera after I had gotten everything rendered and begun the upload process, just to try and get a little bit more of the housing taken care of here. I realized that eventually, and by eventually I mean very soon, we're going to run out of housing, or run out of non-housing related construction, and we're just going to have to go back to building a bunch of houses, which I don't know how entertaining that will be for all of you to watch. I do hope it's still something you find interesting. However, on the off chance that it's not something you're looking forward to, I want to make sure I can get as much of that done off camera as possible. Right. So we know this section here is going to be a park next to the church, and we've recently gone ahead as of yesterday and completed St. John of Patmos's library. And for the section that I was going to have the big park right here behind the town hall, I think instead I might turn this into a farm space. Just in order to provide an actual location for farming. On top of that, I need to provide some sort of location for traveling traders to come in and set up shop, which I haven't decided on where that's going to be or what that's going to look like. But today we are working on a restaurant. That's the singular big goal for today, and I want to use this nice spot over here for it. We're real close. We are across the street from the town hall, right in front. Yeah, this will be the location. This will work nice, and it keeps us away from all of the lag-inducing stuff over in that direction, as you can all see, or at least you would have if I had switched things over. Oh boy. I'm running a little bit behind today. That'll be a funny little clip. That'll be a great little clip. That'll be a nice 5-minute clip here. Okay, what's going on and why is the game not showing? This is strange. This is very, very strange. Game capture element. Very strange. What is going on here? Should not be a problem. But it is. Well then. I guess it's back to the camera. Alright, we're gonna restart this. See if maybe I can get this working now. Alright, back up. As soon as the game opens, then we'll get back to it here. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm clearly a little busy. I have having all kinds of technical difficulties that I wasn't expecting, but here we are. Here we are. All right. There we go. Now you can see. Okay, so for those of you who have a great active imagination, I don't need to re-show you guys everything. The location behind the town hall that I had previously stated several times I'm going to turn into a park, I believe instead I'm going to turn into a bit of a farmland scenario, because I need some way of justifying the fact that these people can feed themselves without the need for traders. And just using the water pumps doesn't make the most sense, so I think I'll do that. And the section next to the church that I had said will, of course, be its own park section. I think I'll continue to keep that a park section, but not worry about a secondary, larger park section behind the town hall. You know, kills two different birds with one stone. And then this plot right in front of the town hall, this we're going to go ahead and turn into the restaurant for today. So let's go ahead and jump back in now that it's all actually showing, finally. Oh, man. Also, in order to get this out of the way at the start of the stream, I will be unavailable for streaming tomorrow, sadly. It is, of course, the 4th of July tomorrow, the American Independence Day. And I will be spending that with my family. My brother, two of his closest friends, flew in yesterday, and we're all going to be spending a bunch of time together. So I simply cannot commit to a stream tomorrow, as much as I would like to. Family comes first. You guys know how it is. You guys understand. But that is, unfortunately, that's the case. So. We will, I'll rejoin you guys on Friday and Saturday. But instead of one day this week that we're not streaming, it will be 2. All right. So this plot right here, we're turning this into a restaurant, and there's a few things I want to do. So this large angled wall piece here, I want to turn that into a nice big window. Cutting across one of the major roads in the town here. Turn this into a big, big windowed section. Which means we're going to use one of, I don't know which, but one of the commercial kits. Yeah, we'll use this one. That one looks pretty good. We could use blue, red, or green, but I've used lots of the blue. We'll just use this nice darker tone. Let's see, we got 2 window sections here. Wonderful. That means might be thinking, well, what does that mean? Not a whole lot, realistically. I'm just kind of saying things just, you know, just to do so. All right, that will work wonderfully there. And over here, we've got one of you. Beautiful. And then right in the center of these two, if at all possible. That's about as close to the center as I'm going to be able to get it. Oh man, that worked perfectly. Okay. How does that look on the front side though? Yep, that looks perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, with that wall taken care of, the rest of these become significantly easier. Significantly easier. Now, on that wall there, we're going to use one of the 45-degree angle pieces. And let's see, our wall kit will be which of these? Which of these? We've got a few different white wall structures and a few different dark wall structures now, so I don't think we need to do too many. Granted, we've only got really 4 sets here that we ever end up working with. So I was about to use the classic, but looking over at the 4th rail, I would rather not build something that's a carbon copy of the 4th rail. So we will use Theme 1, which seems to be our recent favorite. Now, we're going to need something to help with this top section here, which will be interesting. What do we do with you? Kit 3, Theme 1 for the wall top pieces. Okay, I see. All right. That's a bit strange. What does that look like? Not good, that's for sure. This does not look great. All right. Of course, we need to decide how large this building is going to be. I believe we're just going to have it be a single floor. So, realistically, I could probably... Ah, I see. I see the problem. Okay. Well then, that does generate a little bit of a concern as to how we're going to get this to work. We'll figure something out. I just don't know what. I just don't know what. Yet, at least. We'll figure it out as we go. But I believe we're just going to make this 1 story tall. We could maybe go for a 2nd story, but if we were, it would probably be an apartment of some sort. And I don't think that's necessary. We've got so much other housing. So much other housing we're working with here. We probably don't need a second second story for this building in particular. I think we'll be okay with this one. Do you have a double doorway? No? No? Okay. Well, we'll use you. You're not bad, just not a double doorway, you know? Rather strange, okay. Let's see, does this fill out? Okay, that does fill out. That does fill out. I don't like the back of it. So maybe I go ahead and try and change that. No, that won't work. Okay. Yeah, lots of screen tearing looking in that direction. So I did figure out what's causing the screen tearing. It's not one particular building, it's simply the size of our settlement. This is larger than the settlement is supposed to be. The settlement, the settlement size, I believe, is like 5 times larger than the original Jamaica Plains settlement is supposed to be. So with all the things that have to be rendered every time I look in the opposite direction of where I'm building, it's it causes problems. It causes lots and lots of problems. Ah, you have a double doorway. Beautiful. In that case, we'll place you. And ooh. All right then. Well, how is this going to work here? I mean, the simple way is to simply just place one of our classic wall pieces here. That is the simple solution. And it's not that it's a broken solution either. No. But is it what I want? I don't know. I don't know. It's something that works, and it's something that allows us to attach the corner pieces and help to smooth that process along. So it's not bad by any means. But then this top section, it's gonna drive me a little crazy, if I'm being completely honest. So what do I do about it? Anything? I mean, I guess the question, of course, is what is there that I can do about it? The answer being not too much. Not a ton. Much as I'd like to. There's not a lot that can be done about that. Okay. Well. How might I solve this problem? Okay, if we're thinking about this clearly, I am sure I can find certain ways of attaching half-wall height pieces together to make a cohesive structure that allows us to go ahead, of course, and use the. No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. I'm kind of just talking out of my rear at this point. Okay, if I were to go with you, kind of run into the same problem with the commercial kit set 4. But the roof sections for commercial kit, you're not half bad. Not bad at all, actually. In fact, if I were to go with you, that's one continuous piece instead of 2 separate pieces. That's very helpful. And it gets rid of this. All right. That means we just need to replace this guy. All right, that's good. That's good. That solves our problem with it. Wonderful. And it allows us to place the roof pieces. Amazing. All right, cool. Cool. So it's technically a double height building, but realistically it's all a 1-floor building. All right. And then, yeah, for this back section over here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves classic and triple. I don't know how we're going to do the roof on top of this thing, but we will figure it out. We will have to figure it out. How are we going to do this? Yeah, there's no 45-degree angle window. Nope, none of them. They don't exist. Okay. Or rather, roof piece, not window. Right then. All right, well, where is this all coming together? Where's the seam? Ah, there's the seam. Okay. That explains it. Alright, now how does that come across? Does that work well? All about the structure, folks. All about the structure. Does that work? No, we still have an overhang. But we don't have a seam anymore. Now, why is that? Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay, how about we do this? We just shove you all the way up there. Don't worry about you yet. We'll come back over here. Now this probably seems very backwards, but give me a second. Let me show you what I'm doing. Give me a chance. Gotta get the corner to match up with this guy. And then on this one, we need to attach you. And you should match up, no problem. Alright, beautiful. And then here's what we do. We get our wall pieces. And we check them from both sides. Now over here we've got an issue. Okay. Okay, well that's something we can handle. Something we can, well, figure out how to handle at the very least. All right. If that is a problem, let's go ahead and fix it. Where does the concern come in? Right here. Okay. You might not be able to see it on your screen here, but I can see a very faint, extremely faint outline of where the two pieces separate. This piece from this piece. I can see a very faint outline along this section here. It helps me to go ahead and organize that in place. Beautiful. So now I need to get you organized in place. But I can only do that if I've got the another wall piece back here. For this back section, we're going to turn these 3 blocks into our kitchen area. So we don't need any windows back here. We're just going to use our standard theme 1 wall parts. You do not need windows in the kitchen area. Not of a professional outfit like this at the very least. All right, this one should be just as easy to go ahead and anchor. Beautiful. Now, where is... Okay, there's a slight seam in between these two. Here's how we're going to go ahead and fix that. There we go. Everything in just extremely, extremely minute movements. Absurdly minute movements. To the point where they basically might as well not exist as movements. Okay. And then we go back. We go back into into commercial 4. We grab these roof pieces, slap the roof pieces on. There we go. Want to make sure those corners match, because these ones will have to match as well. Slap on you and you. Right into place. With you as a corner. And these guys back here. Because they're not moving at all. They're not any trouble for us. And now it all works perfectly in that section. A lot of nothing, really. A lot of movement, but that's kind of all it was. A lot of movement. Now, we've got a little bit of an issue over here. And it's because the thickness of our commercial set walls is thicker than our generic shell brick walls. Because on the face, you see there's a continuous line between the roof the roof ledge here and the wall itself. It exists here as well. However, that does not exist in this back section. So realistically, the smartest way to do this will just be to place more of these kinds of windows. All right. It was worth the experiment just to see what we could do. And that's what it ended up being. Give me just a second here. All right. Apologies, I'm trying to go ahead and come to some plans with the family for tomorrow. Figure out the way everything's gonna work. There we go. Beautiful. Now what this allows me to do is it allows me to put a wallpaper on these pieces, because the only ones that I can't put wallpapers on are the windowed roof pieces. The rest of them take the same wallpaper as our generic shell brick walls. And I can double wallpaper and then just slide one down onto the actual window sections so we don't have a massive gap. It's a perfect plan. No issues whatsoever, except of course for screen tearing, but don't worry about that. That's shh. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the screen tearing. Now, I could use the thematic commercial red brick walls. However, they don't really fit the style I'm going for when I really sit down and think about it. Don't really fit the style. And I can't be 100% sure that I will be able to attach wallpapers to them. Not my biggest concern. Here's how we can fix this. There we go. One more second. All right. Minor complications surrounding, you know, more plans being made. All right, we want you. We want a bunch of you. Now, I'm not putting windows on this side because this just goes into the alleyway, and I don't need windows in the alleyway section. Completely unnecessary. Now let's get that corner. Got a few corners to place, and then we'll go about decorating the restaurant here. All right. I think we got all our other corners, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. It was just those two. It was just those two. Wonderful. Well, now we've got the basic layout. We'll go ahead and figure out what the kitchen and the bathrooms, I forgot. We do have to figure out the bathrooms as well. The kitchen and the bathroom section. This will be the bathroom here. We'll just have a single restroom space. All right, we've got that, and then we just need... actually, a full wall would have probably worked a bit better, wouldn't it? There we go, we got you, and then we'll put our doorway into the kitchen. I don't know if we'll put kitchen doors or if we'll just have a doorway into the kitchen right here. Probably just a doorway into the kitchen. Yeah, that looks better. Looks better. What that allows is it allows for the kitchen staff to walk through without any obstructions, you know? Yeah, that'll be nice. All right, cool. For the bathroom, I think instead of a full wall section, we will go. Well, I still need the full wall section, but instead of a full block, we'll go a half by 3, or yeah, half by 1.5. We'll just have it be a long bathroom instead. Wonderful. Doesn't need to be beautiful, just needs to be functional. Granted, that's not the way I do things. But, you know, it still stands as a principle. Wonderful. All right, I have one more message to send, and then we'll be done here. All right, cool. Yes. All right. Yeah. This gives us plenty of space for us to have all of the patrons seated at the restaurant. Lots and lots and lots of space here. At the front, we can place our little half wall, our half height wall rather, the short wall, and then decrease your height by 64 units. To make it really a quarter height wall. Awesome. Maybe I'll have you the same height as the windowsill here. All right, so we only decreased your height by 48 units, not 64 units. That's still really good. It's still nice. Creates an entryway. We can have a little bit of seating here for while you're waiting. The doors will swing outwards. And yeah, that all works pretty well. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and add on the second layer of height into all of these sections. And then once we have our second layer of height here, we can go ahead and begin decorating. Ah, come on. Ah, that's the problem it was causing. All right. Beautiful. So the design I'm thinking of, you know, like an old Italian restaurant. I don't know. Maybe I've just been craving Italian food recently. Something like that. But an old Italian restaurant would be a nice little design for us today. I don't think we've designed anything of the sort. Certainly not in recent memory, anyway. Alright, yes. That is lots of height for this place. Lots and lots of height. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, the easiest section, of course, will be the bathroom for us. The bathroom is a standardized design at this point. We've built probably 100 of them. I don't know. Some ungodly number of bathrooms we've built already. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. The only thing that will be annoying will probably be putting wallpaper on this guy. Rotated? Okay, good. Okay, that worked. Now, will it work fine on this? Okay, yes it will. Good. Alright, that'll do well. Although I don't like that those two pieces are not aligned, but that's just the way that it works, I guess. Ideally, that would give me something to attach to below, but I guess not. We're going to go through this process again. Okay, there we go. Lots of unnecessarily detailed numbers to go ahead and type in here. But of course, what other solution is there? Rebuild the thing again? I'd prefer not to. I would certainly prefer not to. If that's an option. Alright, cool. The floor should be the easiest for us. And then actually placing everything in won't be hard either. Oh, yeah. Can't look in that direction right now. Okay. That's just the way that works. Not gonna be fun, but okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. A little bit of finagling, but that's probably to be expected with something like this. You know? It should be something you look for. Alright, when we put the roof in here, we're definitely going to need some support pillars. But we'll work on those later. Right now, we need to go ahead and place everything in the bathroom. Decorations, miscellaneous bathroom. Alright, and you right up here. Beautiful. Now we just got 3 more items in here to place. We need the soap. Then our toilet paper, which probably best to place it right up here, but I don't know. Seems a lot to ask to have someone turn all the way around to grab the toilet paper before they get up. Yeah, okay. And the hand towel to go ahead and dry with. Are you good there? Ooh. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. We'll worry about the roof in a bit. We've got all kinds of other decoration we need to do first. Before I can start thinking about roofs and all that nonsense. Okay, so what else do we have? We've got the kitchen. It's gonna be a very tall kitchen. Very tall kitchen. Does it need to be? No, I could cut it off. I could cut it off here, and then just not worry about decaling the interior top section here, and then, you know, work from there. But in the event that there's NPCs that like to go ahead and travel, that like to go ahead and mystically teleport from floor to floor, I'm just gonna have the full height. You know, just save myself the headache for later. All right. The snappy builds. Yeah, we might as well take care of the carpet first. Why not? We're here. We're here after all. For the floor in here, we're going to use some red tile. First time I've used red tile in a in this kind of setting, isn't it? Beautiful. And for the walls, we're going to have 2 different wallpapers on here, which is going to sound a bit odd, but I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. So the main wallpaper, that will be the actual backing, will be this guy. Boy, come on. Don't break on me now, please. Beautiful. I'll do the same with this guy. Aha! There we are. Oh man, there's a little fly that just buzzed around on camera. Damn. Okay. The second one is going to be this guy. Half height over here, and we're going to have this guy match the bathroom wall tile as a backsplash. All right, there we go. That's approximately the height we want because of all the different kitchen stuff we're going to be placing in here. For reference, we will be placing... Ooh, let's go and find it here. It will be a furniture miscellaneous. Be one of the kitchen sets. One of the kitchen sets, and the height that we need these walls is ideally we would have it be the same height or just slightly taller than the back of these kitchen pieces reaches. Ideally. So, we're going to have everything match the same height here. And we'll place down the kitchen afterwards. I want to make sure I get all of the heights properly organized. All right, wonderful. We'll do the same thing throughout the rest of these. Beautiful. Works perfectly. We got these guys as well. All right, now that those are all in place, we're going to go ahead and place in our kitchen pieces. Now, which color of kitchen pieces are we going with? We could go with the standard blue. We've got we've got a few different designs here. Let's check it. We've got the standard shiny blue. We got pink. Got a maroon. We've got a yellow, a green, a navy blue, and a purple. Or rather, not a green and a navy blue, just maybe just a forest green. Oh, I guess it's teal. Yeah, never mind. I don't know. It doesn't really look like teal to me, but I guess that's teal. Whatever. I think we're gonna go with the tangerine, or the yellowish orange one. Now we're going to place you down. Get you lined up properly on the axes. All right. Beautiful. And then with this section back here, we're going to place down one of these. We're going to place a couple. We're going to have one along this wall, one running back here, but we're going to place this one first. All right, yep, we got you. Beautiful. Alright, any more room in the back? I don't think so. No, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be. We can wrap around back here with another kitchen cabinet. Yeah. Alright, okay. I'd rather... Nah, it's all good. That works fine there. The really the only reason that that having the disconnected section works well here is because the door. I think we're good on that side. All right. Yeah, works well for me. Works well for me. Plenty of space in this massive kitchen area. Now, do I want to attach any of these guys up here? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. What would I even attach it to? It seems to want to attach directly to the counter, which is not helpful at all. How does that look? I can't snap them to anything. So, nah, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. Not a massive issue. We do still have, of course, the wallpaper to place here. We'll see. We'll see. There we are. All right, wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see, where are we? We are an hour, 21 minutes in, which means realistically we're like an hour 12. Yeah, I've got about 10 minutes I need to go overtime in order to make up for the missing time that we had at the start of this stream, which again I apologize for. Now, let's see. Not sure. Do I want to decorate what's going on here first, or do I want to wait and decorate and, you know, place all the tables and chairs first and then come back and decorate? Let's see. I mean, it is 6 of one, half dozen of the other, because they both will need to get completed eventually. On, you know, whether or not I do it now or later doesn't really play too much into it. They'll both have to be completed. So, yeah, I might as well work on the kitchen stuff. We're already here anyway. Why not? Why not work on all the kitchen stuff? Okay, kitchen and dining, kitchenware and supplies. Wonderful. Yep, we'll start with our frying pan. Go ahead and place a large saucepan. Nice big stew pot over here. Or how about we go like this? Beautiful. Then we'll put the big stew pot here. Not that that's helping us a whole ton, but it's there. Then we'll place the cooking pot and the cooking. No. Here's what we'll do. We'll put the cooking pot on the burner, because that's actually a manageable size. And we'll go with the cooking pan. We'll place it back here. Beautiful. Get our cooking oil. I'm trying to think, what would create what kinds of oils would you be able to use for cooking in the apocalypse? Yeah, what would be available? Other than, you know, the ones that you'd be able to find, if they're even still usable after 210 years. What cooking oils could you create in the apocalypse? I mean, I guess some kind of flower oil, you know, like some sort of substitute for sunflower oil with all the different flowers that you can find. Maybe like a hub flower oil. I don't know. Vegetable oil, I don't know how easy that would be to make, because I mean, the closest thing we have to vegetables in this game are carrots and potatoes, and I don't know if either of those are used in the production of vegetable oil. If I had to take a wild guess, no. By which I mean carrots and tomatoes or potatoes, not the actual tato plant, because we know the tato plant itself wouldn't work. It's too much like a potato, but also too much like a tato when you try and cook it into anything. Whatever. We'll have a couple cutting boards up here, a couple different prep stations. And over here, we'll put all of our baking stuff. Yeah, some cake pans. Gotta put the dish rag up. Yeah, here we go. Gotta place you over here. Come on. There we go. Grab our kitchen scale. We'll probably need a couple of these, but we certainly need one for our baking objects. Go ahead and... what else do I want to set up over here? I guess I'll set up the bread box. Trying to think, what else do I need to place over here? Yes, rolling pin, of course. Of course, can't forget the rolling pin. Yeah, we might as well put a cutting board over here. Just, you know, as an identifier that it is one of the prep stations. We'll get you placed there. Nice. Nice. Over here, we'll place all of our coffee stuff. And grab our toaster. Yeah, we'll keep a toaster over near the baking stuff, you know, bread-related objects. Keep a tea kettle over here. have our hot plate. No, we'll put the hot plate over here. Now we need to go back over to Decorations Miscellaneous Business and pick up our Sicilian espresso machine. Beautiful. All of our coffee-related goods. We will set up an Eatotronic as a way of keeping dishes warm or reheating dishes if we need to. Where will I place that? Yeah, why not? We'll place it over here. No, maybe over here. All right. And then, oh, there's still a couple things we need. We need a mixing bowl. Do we have a large enough bowl I could use as a mixing bowl? I don't think so. Probably not. And it doesn't look like we will. But that's the largest bowl that we have, so I'll make sure to go ahead and place a couple of them over here. Let's go ahead and place a stack of plates over in this section. Or, yeah, we'll place them over next to the actual sink. Yeah, we'll go with the 6. 6 is a solid enough number. We'll grab ourselves the glasses as well. Two more. Here we go. Wonderful. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good on that stuff. Over here, I'd like to place other things here, but what can I place here? What do we have in the food section? Do we have any raw cuts of meat? Yes, we do. We've got several. Well, which one do I like? This isn't raw, but it's cool looking. Please tell me we have raw as an option. There we go. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Bunch of raw meats. Now we're gonna place that one over there. All right. Nice raw deathclaw meat. Why do you need raw deathclaw meat? Because I have several times been attacked by deathclaws at both of the local checkpoints in the area. So yeah, that works. That works for me. Give her some raw meat. And then we'll also go with Radstag. I think instead of Brahmin, we'll go Radstag, because Brahmin, we would only kill the Brahmin if we really needed to. Radstag is a wild animal. Brahmin actually have use outside of being a food source. Whereas, unless we can, train a Radstag to ride it, we can't actually do anything with them. So that'll have to do. It's a lot of raw meat just sitting on countertops, but we don't have the FDA here. It's the apocalypse. The FDA doesn't exist. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm happy with the way this kitchen came out. Yeah. Yeah, that works perfectly fine. All right, cool. Cool. Next thing is we gotta go ahead and figure out the wallpaper for the main restaurant itself. Oh boy, what is that gonna look like? Let's see. I don't want to copy the fourth rail. Do not want to copy the fourth rail if I can help it. So I won't use the wooden plank. Yeah, I won't use these. I won't use these. What might we use, though? I'm going to look up some images here of just a generic Italian restaurant, if I can. All right. Okay, this is helpful. Bright colors. You got reds. You got nice wood paneling. Yeah, rustic. Rustic is very clearly the idea. You're going for either rustic or very, very gaudy and high class. All right, cool. It certainly helps. Certainly helps a lot, actually. Certainly helps quite a lot. No worries, Ranger. Bravo. Just glad you're here at all. Always nice to see you. Hope you're doing better from yesterday. Sorry that stuff happened to you, but we'll always be here. Well, to the best of my ability, I'll always be here. All right. I do like this. I do like this a lot, which means we can use some plaster and some wood paneling. All right, that'll have to be the general idea that we're going for here. Plaster and wood paneling. Something approximating a rustic look. Ooh. That actually works wonderfully. Yeah. Very, very Italian restaurant. Yes, yes. Paint coming off the walls. That's how you know it's probably a pretty good place. Probably a really good place. I believe that I do. Yes, I believe that I do still have you on Twitter. Right. Yeah, we need one for the window section here. Now I think for this wall over here, we'll go for wood paneling. Yeah. But the rest of them will continue with our rustic plaster. All right, we're going to place all our rustic plaster before we end up placing the wood paneling wall, just to get it all out of the way, because we're going to have a lot of things we have to work on here. What would I do if you took ownership of Twitter? I have no idea. I barely use the platform in the first place, so I don't know if my habits would change all that much, to be completely fair. I'm probably not the best person to ask. Although, I think it would be funny if you named it Titter. That would be very funny. If that's a thing you did, I would support that change for sure. That'd be a very funny change. To be fair, that's about half of Twitter users anyway, so it wouldn't really be that big of a difference. Half of the Twitter users today are just engagement farming horny bots. So, you know, probably wouldn't be the biggest change. Absolutely degens. Although I don't know if you can necessarily call a robot a degenerate, because it's not alive. I don't know. I don't know. The people running the bots, though, absolutely. Definitely degens. Definitely. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna first go ahead and place the wallpaper on this guy. We're going for a matching wallpaper piece. Beautiful. Now we'll go for this back wall. You want to have a little bit of contrast, you know? You want a backsplash. And it fits the aesthetic. Beautiful. Beautiful. And really, of all the walls, this is the one that works best to have as our contrast. This one doesn't work so well because it's in a narrower section. A more narrow section, whatever, whichever one you want to say. All right, nice. Nice. I already love the way this is coming out. And in honor of our 50th episode here, I'm going to be naming this place the Big 50, because this is the 50th episode of our stream, of our Fallout stream, which it's absurd to me to think that we've been doing this for 50 episodes. 50 episodes of Fallout. I never really thought I'd make it that far. I'm happy I did. I just didn't think I would. Did not think I would. Really did expect that I would probably have burnt out on this sooner. But here we are. Here we are. All right. Let's see. What else are we gonna have to place here? I think now I just go ahead and place all the seating. Yeah, basically just all the seating. All right, I don't know how much space we're going to have for booths, as much as booths would look very nice here, especially up against the windows. The booths would look awesome. I don't know how much seating we actually can fit in here if we put booths, as opposed to just standard tables or even rounded tables. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure we can come up with something that works well for us. Hopefully. All right, we are 2 hours in, but I'm going to be going to like 2:10, 2:12 anyway, or rather 3:10, 3:12 anyway, to go ahead and make up for the 10 minutes of opening music to try and solve some technical difficulties. Also, as a reminder, for those of you just now jumping into the stream, I will be taking tomorrow off as it is the 4th of July and I have family plans. So this week we will have 2 days that I am not streaming. Apologies, but family plans came in, and while I was originally planning on streaming, family is more important, as I'm sure you all well understand, so I'm gonna I'm going to take the time with them instead. Right, seat, bench, and yeah, here we go. Here we go. We got these. These look nice. How many pairs of these can I fit in here? That sounded weird. You know what I mean? Why can't I snap these guys together? I used to be able to do that. That wasn't an issue before. But now, for no good reason, it does not want to snap. Okay. That's fine. I can still get you in order. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Alright, that'll have to do. That'll have to do. You can still scoot into this section, so I'm not really concerned about that. Yeah, that'll work. That will work fine. Some booths in the back. We can put some booths across this section as well, I believe. Hopefully, no problem. Probably some problem, but hopefully no problem. That's all I can hope for. And one more, and then we'll put something else over here. Beautiful, yeah. Go ahead and we'll place one of you. Actually, we could probably, well, we'll see about fitting two, but we can at least fit one right here, right? Alright, that is about as close as we're going to be able to make it, isn't it? Eesh. We'll see. We'll see. I might have to come back and remove this. I might have to, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it's pretty okay for now on that front. Then we'll fill the rest of these with round tables. Yeah, the tables will work a bit better. Or at least they'll be easier. All right. Let's go tables, mods, all the way to the end. Past all these nice tables. Yes, here we are. They're technically the cabin tables from the same mod that we get the log cabins. However, they look great for this setting. So I'm not too concerned about it. Alright, there needs to be plenty of room for people to walk around and to get to the different facilities. You know, we've got a kitchen. We've got a bathroom. I think that'll work. I think that'll work fine. Okay. Next, I need to set up reception, which will be right over here. And reception is where we'll have the vendor for the actual restaurant. We'll place that up there, which means these guys. There we go. We'll move you right about there. Very itchy right now, and I don't know why. Really couldn't tell you. All right. Homemaker, furniture, counter or surfaces, counters, and cabinets. And we want the one that we know will work and that we can snap a bunch of things to, and that will be the proper height. Which sadly won't be this guy. Although, would be cool to have you in here. It'd be very nice to have you in here. And we could fit you, probably. We could... No, never mind. Never mind. It's alright. We've already got one in the settlement, so I'm not really concerned. What other corners could I use? No, that's not a good enough corner. We could maybe that would work. We'll see. We'll see if I were to use this corner. Okay, that works. That works fine for us. All right, cool. Cool. Then we'll go ahead and we'll place the cash register for the restaurant and move from there. MSO. Come on. Services, vendors, restaurant. Beautiful. Right about there is where we want it. That way they'll be standing on that side of the register. I believe that's where they'll be standing. Should be where they stand. Yes. Yes. Sorry, I just had to go back and think to all the other places I've placed these already. Yeah, okay. They'll be standing on this side. That's all good. That's all good. Nice, nice. And I like that it's up against the contrast wall as well. That's gonna look great. All right, cool. Cool. Now we go ahead and we place all the chairs for these tables. Most of them are just gonna be 2-seaters. Most of them. Yeah. We've already got all our 4-seaters over here, so... yeah, probably just 2-seaters for the rest of them. seats, mods. And we'll pull out the magenta. Yeah. We'll go for the magenta. Alright, how are we doing on time here? 2 hours and 8 minutes in. Alright, we are making a lot of progress. I could probably squeeze by with 3 for this one, right? Yeah, I could squeeze by with 3 for you. Maybe 4. Well, yeah. Yeah, I could do 4. I could do 4. The bathroom door swings inwards. I could definitely do 4 there. Just can't put a third one on that side. And then over here we'll go for 3, because there's no reason not to. Alright. That will work wonderfully. Now in the back here I want to place a jukebox. Miscellaneous, electronics, radios, all the way. And we want a clean jukebox. Yeah. Don't know what it'll play, but we want it. There we go. Perfectly situated. Or as close as we can get it. Beautiful. Alright, I hope it plays classical music, but I know that the Institute's gone and that's not, you know, that's not the most likely option here. I'm thinking maybe we go like this. Oh, it is playing now. Okay, it's playing playing classical. I've just got my radio settings turned way down. Great. Well, I'm glad it plays. All right, now I can probably put a seat on this side over here. All right. Well, I'm glad you're in a great mood, man. Glad you're in a great mood. Don't know what it is, but nice to know. Very nice to know. Alright, great. Great. That's... Yeah, okay. Lots of the seating needs to be a little bit reorganized here. Okay. A little bit of this back stuff. Yeah, we can move this around a little bit. There we go. Wonderful. Gives us just enough room to get people moving around the space. Not too much, not too little. Precisely what we need. And then we can put a bench up here for a waiting area. Benches. Yeah, we'll go with one of you. All right, that'll work right there for seating. Maybe pull it a little farther out. That's good. All right, cool. Cool. Works wonderfully there. You know, just decoration, and then we can put the roof in, put the lights in, and, you know, probably be done eventually. All right, first we're gonna go ahead and put all the plates for each of the chairs here, rather, not tables. Every plate for each chair. I keep saying table. I don't believe I'm going to do this for the booths, only because, well, the booths are a little harder to decorate. I don't know that I can actually even place anything. Yeah, I can't even actually place anything on the booths. Don't worry about those. We'll just place them here on the tables. Now, you might think I'm going to go the full fork, knife, spoon maneuver. But no. No. I'll show you what we're going to do once we get to it. It'd be interesting if you could set up a speaker system to carry a radio signal across a settlement instead of having to have multiple radios hooked up at each settlement. There's probably a mod that accomplishes something similar. I just haven't seen it, so I can't say for certain. All right, we will, in the utensils, not go for the full set again, like I've already said, but we will go ahead and place down napkins on top of the plates. That way, you've got everything set up, or everything to set up with once you're actually seated. Can't believe I missed that table over there with the napkins. You gotta be kidding me. Ugh, okay. Oh. Is there a weather change coming in? Sounds like there is. All right. There we go. Make sure that the weather's all good. Wonderful. So we have 2, 4, 6 tables Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. What that means is that over here in Household Personal Effects General Items, we can go all the way back down to the vases with flowers. We can collect 2 of each type. We'll go for you and for you. Go for you. Oh, interesting. Oh, man. Well, we know which vase style I'm going for here. I'm going for the rounded vase. And I need one for my blue vase. I need one of these. It just needs to be clean. That's fine. I will find... yeah, well, we can use the flared vase. Why not? Why not? We can use the flared vase design. That means we'll just replace the other ones with the flared designs. And honestly, that fits better for the table size. It's not such of an intrusive piece. All right. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. And then up here, we'll have a few things. We'll have one of our rounded vases. Why not? We've got a lot of them anyway. All the way back. Yep, we'll grab the telephone. Restored desk fan. And yeah, we'll go for the ashtray as well. Not going to put any smokes next to it, but we'll put the ashtray there. Okay. All right. Yes, Ranger Bravo, this is a very fancy restaurant. We're going for an Italian look to it, which is why I went with the peeling plaster. Most great Italian restaurants, they've got some rustic element to them. It's either plaster or wood paneling or something. And, you know, we've got a limited palette with which we can build, but we can definitely still utilize it to our advantage. The restaurant is going to be named the Big 50 in honor of this being the 50th episode of the Fallout Stream series. I just don't know what I'm going to... don't know what the name of the NPC is going to be. That'll have to be workshopped. If I don't figure it out by the end of today, go ahead and those of you watching on the VOD, leave a comment on this VOD as to what you think the name of the NPC at the cash register right here should be. And I will pick my favorite one if I don't come up with one myself. You guys will be credited in the VOD, of course. Well, in the VOD after I put the name in. You know what I mean. You guys will be credited for the name. All right. I like it. I like it. We're getting a lot of lag right now because we're loading in cells that were not nearby. Like this guy over here. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. But I think that's all the decoration we can do for this without putting in the lights and the actual roof. Yes, there's a little bit more we can do. I said we would handle this earlier, and this is what I meant. We are going to take these nice brick columns, place them places. Yeah, the lag would absolutely kill Xbox users. Honestly, the lag would kill most players. I don't even fault Xbox players for this. This is just not great. Should I have one over in this zone? Maybe. Actually, yeah, we'll place one right there. Is that good? That's good. That's good. It's a large space. It's a large, very empty, open space. So those will be helpful. They certainly add to the look. I like it. I like it contrasting off of the green. And it's complementary to our contrasting color. So it works well. Works very well for us. Now, can NPCs get through these chairs? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea, and honestly, don't know how much I care, but I'm kind of forced to care. All right. I am also getting hungry. Building this is not helping that for sure. But yeah, I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. All right, we got a bunch of ceiling pieces to place in to put roof pieces even, not just ceiling pieces, bunch of roof pieces to place in so that we can place our lights on the interior. We'll just start back there, where it's easy and makes sense. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, now we can go ahead and get all the lighting taken care of. Okay, I know that there's literally just one fly flying around, but it feels like there's a bunch of bugs, and I know that there isn't, but I can't tell my brain that there isn't. Because my brain just wants to freak out right now and tell me that all kinds of things are crawling on me. All in all, yeah, more mentally stable than usual. That'll do. And in here, well, realistically, we could go with 2 sets in here. Might be a smart move. As long as they don't, you know, they don't hit each other. Oh yeah, they won't hit each other. We're good. Beautiful. We'll grab you. And one more over here. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Even though I'm not happy about the corners with the peeling, it is very classic. It's very rustic. I love it. Oh man, this came together much better than I could have expected it to. Okay. Okay, I love it. Very happy with its outcome. Now, I will need to go ahead and grab ourselves a door here. That's just to reset the actual the object rotation. Beautiful. Oh. The lag isn't beautiful, but that's beautiful. Or rather, the screen tearing, not the lag. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It'll be an Italian bistro. There we go. Be an Italian bistro. Okay, on this back wall, we're going to go on over to Curo, decorative signage, ads and posters. There's a menu item, or a big menu poster I'm looking for here. I don't know where it is or if we'll find it, but it's somewhere in here. Alright, maybe basic signage. Nope. Custom signs, probably. Oh no, you know what it is? It's in miscellaneous. Yeah, we've run past it a couple times here in miscellaneous. I could have sworn it was in here. Very strange. We've seen it before. We have it at the commissary at the castle, and we have it over at the fourth rail. Ah, here it is. Here it is. That's what I was looking for. All right. That'll do. That'll do. Do I want to have it centered? There's no harm in having it centered. Yeah, I might as well get it centered. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. Very, very happy with that. All right. Yeah, I mean, we can place the door here. That's about it. That's about it. I'm sure there's a bathroom sign that that denotes, you know, restroom instead of just the icons. I'm sure we can find one. Wall decorations. No. Signs informational. We'll put the employees only sign up here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Restroom sign. All right, cool. Cool. And then out front, we'll go ahead and we'll place the lettering here, and then probably on this wall as well. At least over here. It'll be the Big 50. And that'll be 50 spelled out, not 50. That would be red. We want red, white, and green in that order, because, you know, Italian. Although we want to place the green first. Let's see, there would be 11 letters. I'll just split it up by word. Split up by word. Ah. And it'll all be in one long string here. And then below, we'll go... in red first. Italian, we're going to have be the flag colors, of course. There we go. The Big 50 Italian Bistro. I love it. It looks awesome. That looks awesome. Do we want to put it along the window here? Or maybe on the corner or back section? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with the way this one turned out. Yeah, the Big 50 Italian Bistro. I like that. I like that. You might be wondering, well, how does the distinction Italian exist 200 years after the apocalypse? Good question. How do Irish people exist 200 years after the apocalypse in Boston? How does anyone retain a non-Bostonian accent in the Massachusetts, in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts 200 years after the apocalypse? You should ask the same of the Longs, the Bobrov brothers, and Kate, of course, if that's actually a real concern of yours. It is for me when I'm considering greater Fallout canon, but for the sake of making a restaurant, no, I'm good. I'm good. Maybe they just found a nice recipe book, Yeah, I think we're good. I don't really want to paint the whole thing with a bunch of lettering. I think we're good on that lettering, but I should most certainly place an open sign somewhere just to make it clear to people, hey, we're good here. We're working. Maybe here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And we'll place one in the back section as well. Why not? Awesome. Oh, man. Okay, so when you walk in through the doors, you sit and you wait here. And you're, then when it's your turn, you're called up. You go find a place to you go find a place to sit. Sit down, order from the menu, all that kind of stuff. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, this is good. Really cool. Really cool. All right, I love it. I love it. I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Do I want to put any art in here? I don't know. I should put a clock on the wall. I don't know if I want to put any artwork or what kind of artwork I would place. Usually Italian restaurants, you know, they've got great Italian artwork, by which I mean funny pictures that were taken sometime between the 1910s and the 1950s of very serious people doing funny things. That tends to be the way that Italian artwork goes in these kinds of restaurants. You know exactly what I mean. There we go. Nice fat clock on the wall. I said clock, guys. I said clock. Said clock. All right, for wall decorations, let's check out some paintings. What might we place in here? I think portraits are probably the closest we have, but we don't have any great portraits to play. Well, okay. Let's be fair here. We have one amazing portrait to place. You know? We got one absolutely immaculate portrait to place, and we will. Oh, I love that. That's great. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Oh, that's amazing. Oh man, I love that so much. That's amazing. I've said that like 6 times now. Anyway, Ranger, pick the next what? What do you mean pick the next one? But yeah, when you say the next one, what do you mean, Ranger? Sorry, I'm very focused on this. I did not mean to miss that message. I don't want to put anything back here on the wall. What do we got over here? That's right. Those are from Evil Viking 13. We'll go for one of you. And why not? Yeah, we'll grab you as well. Wonderful. Okay. That certainly added another level of detail that I didn't know we needed, but I'm glad we have. And the large clock helps as well. Alright, yeah. Not much to do in here, really. Yeah, putting all the, putting cabinets on the walls wouldn't really be the most useful way for me to spend my time. So I'm not going to be too worried about that. At all, really. Alright, we have about 7 minutes left because I desperately needed to to make up for lost time. So we should be good. We should be good here very soon. What else can we do? We can do a little bit of beautification. A little bit. Little bit. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Homemaker. Decorations. Landscaping. Foliage. And we'll work on stuff back here. Yeah. This will help us to cover up this weird section that we made over here. Ah. There we go. I need a what in Fallout? I'm trying to read your message. I'm not sure how to decipher that. Apologies. But, I really don't know what you just said there. I need a hotel, maybe? I need a hotel in Fallout taller than the others? Okay, maybe. But that'll be for... If I put in a big hotel, that'll be for a different settlement. This one's getting pretty crowded. This one's getting pretty crowded and tearing a lot of my, my screen already. I'm not disagreeing with you, but that will have to be for a different location. I can think of a couple places that might work, but it all comes down to how I end up using all the other space I've got. Not in this settlement, though. All right, that's good. That's very good. Very happy with this. Yeah, I don't want to cover that up because it'll cover up part of the text. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all, you know? Look, it's a pretty tall hedge. It would cover up the bistro portion where I had to take the picture the proper direction. So now, not gonna worry too much about that for now, at least. However, if I can, yeah, okay, no, that's completely covered in that section. And then for a mailbox, yes, I was gonna do this earlier. I do need to place down a mailbox somewhere over here. Sorry for the screen tearing. Not much I can do about it. I'm going to go ahead and place a mailbox here, somewhere up here. You know, we need a book return, you know? Something like that, a book return. Beautiful. All right, cool. That will work. That will work right there. And then I need to put some other mailboxes around because I've slightly built up some more housing. And then this guy, a townhouse over here. All right, and this little neighborhood's also going to need a mailbox drop-off. We'll place you. And then as we build this section out more, we'll place other mail drop-offs. All right, cool. Cool. I think that's all. I mean, we got to get the screenshot, but I think I've done all the building that we need to for today. I'm getting close to it at the very least. That's for sure. All right, yeah, so as I was saying at the start of the stream, instead of putting a big park back here, I'm going to turn this into a bunch of farmland in one of the upcoming streams. Yeah, we need to put a bunch of farmland somewhere, and that's really the biggest plot of land that I haven't already dedicated to something that would work. And we'll make sure that we keep a park over here next to the church. I do enjoy some of the greenery that we've brought back into the settlement. And this will be a great place to have a park. Yeah, it'll be awesome. All right. Well, I'll probably save the big landscaping jobs for the farm episode. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be farm and all the other landscaping that we need to do. It'll just be sort of a catch-all episode, you know? All right, well, thank you all so much for watching. Let's go ahead and grab the screenshot, and then I'll start the outro, because there's a couple things I need to go over. A couple things I need to make clear as we continue. Just want to make sure I get the screenshot first before I get distracted. I'll also have to make an extra save just in case. No, it could either be 6 p.m. or 7 a.m. Yeah, we'll go 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is a much better time for the picture. Yeah, we'll grab... I like that. I like that. That's a solid one. There we go. Got a second one just because I wanted the open sign to be turned on. All right. And make another save just to be sure. All right, get out of here. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Before we leave, I will make a couple of announcements. I will not be streaming tomorrow, as I made clear at the start of this stream. I contemplated yet last night and throughout today whether or not I was going to be streaming, and then I got a message from my family saying, "Hey, we're going to be doing this. How about you join us for it?" And you know what? Family comes first, so I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, which means this week we will have 2 days that I'm not streaming. However, we will be back to our normal 6-day stream following next Monday. So yeah, that's the first one. Second one, once we're done with Jamaica Plains, as a reminder, I'm going to be taking a short, and by short I mean 1 or 2 stream break from playing Fallout. We'll do something else to sort of just clear the plate. A little bit of, mental cleaning, because I just need to focus on something that isn't me building out an entire game within a game. Yeah. And then we'll get back into it. We'll jump into the next settlement. I'm leaning towards Croup Manor as the next settlement that we work on, but that still could change. We've got some time to figure things out. But those are the 2 biggest announcements. I don't think I'm forgetting another big announcement. No, I'm not. All right. So, thank you all so much for watching. For those of you who have been watching live, consider leaving a follow, or consider following me, not leaving a follow. Consider following me if you aren't already. If you are, thank you very much for doing so. If you'd like to, you can go and check out the VOD for this if you missed anything, as well as the VODs for every other game that I've played, let alone all 50 episodes of the Fallout Settlement build series, 150 hours of content on my VODs channel on YouTube, CN Games, or youtube.com/@CN_games if you would rather just type out the thing instead of looking for my channel. If you are already watching on the VODs channel, thank you very much. It means the world to me that you'd be doing so. And you guys probably know the drill. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested in finding more of my stuff. Turn on notifications so that anytime I put up the next VOD, or anytime I make a community post to let you guys know schedule changes for my streams. I will be putting up a community post tomorrow just to remind everybody that I won't be streaming because it's the 4th of July. Other than that, you can check the description of each of my VODs for links to my social media pages, my Twitter, where I also manually update my stream schedule, my other YouTube channels, including CN Speaks, or CN_Speaks if you type out the whole URL. I've got a video over there that's doing pretty well for a channel that has 6 subscribers. It's doing pretty well, and I'm very proud of that video. When Batman Caped Crusader comes out on when that show comes out on I believe it's August 3rd. Yeah, it's about a month away. When that show comes out, I'll be making more videos and putting them up on that channel. So, just if you want to be subscribed early, go ahead and do so. If not, no worries, I get it. Wait until there's actually content that you enjoy before you go ahead and subscribe to a channel. I'm kind of the same way myself. You'll also find links to a variety of ways you can choose to support me if you feel like doing so. You guys know how money works. If I can get paid to do this kind of stuff, I can do it on the regular. I can do it in larger quantities, and I can do more involved things like a couple of video essays and documentaries that I've got packed away right now, just because the amount of time it takes to produce them is not something I can currently commit to producing. Lots of time and resources dedicated to it. Other than that, you will find a list of all of the settlement mods that I'm currently using. Not links, but a list of all of the names of the settlement mods that I'm currently using in the description of each and every single one of these Fallout VODs. And I think that's everything. Seems like it. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all on Friday, approximately the same bat time, which is 4:30 Central. Definitely the same bat channel. Have a good one.